Hey guys, how's it going? All right, my name's David. I'm here at Arizona Science Center, and guess what? There's something really cool that I'm actually doing right now. So go ahead and watch with me. What you'll need if you want to do this at home are a couple of items, all right? You'll need some water and a cup, and you'll need a see-through cup. So I have a beaker here, and I have water inside of it right now. Now the next thing that you'll need are two number 2 pencils, okay? These are just regular pencils you could get just about anywhere. But as you can see, if I take this out, you can see that this pencil is sharpened on both sides. So you'll need to make sure that you sharpen each pencil on both sides. Now, after that, you can do one of two things. I have right here a battery. This is a 6-volt battery. Now, this may be a little bit harder to find right now, so you can use a 9-volt battery instead. And then you'll need these alligator clips right here, some red and black. And then at the very end, you just need some Epsom salt, or regular salt should do just fine. But I'm doing all this right now because I actually found something really, really cool. Now, I didn't know this, and I hope that you have fun learning about this. You see, everything around us is made up of small, tiny little particles. They're called atoms. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you that we can break down something that we all know into even smaller pieces with the power of electricity. It's called electrolysis. So this is my substance right here. It's water. Now, I think we have water all around us. We have water inside of our body because we need water to survive. Now, water is made up of 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen, or H2O. Now, these elements, or these particles, are really small, so we can't see them. But I actually found out something really cool, so let me show you. Okay, so this is my setup right now. What I have, like I said, 2 number 2 pencils sharpened on both sides. Now I have this cardboard here just to help keep these pencils stay in place. Now, when I put these pencils in to my water, just like this, you can see nothing's really happening. Let me flip it around. There you go. Nothing's really happening here. But this is the really cool part. So I'm going to actually connect my 6-volt battery right here with my leads. So let me go ahead and do this right now. There's that right there. And then I have the other one right here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect these leads, one black one, to one of our pencils, and I'm going to connect it to the lead piece, all right? Now with the other one, I'm going to do the same thing, except to the other pencil. Now remember, what you all saw when these weren't hooked up, let me pull this a little bit closer. What you all saw was nothing happening inside of our glass. But I want you to watch when I hook up this lead right here, this red one. All right, so here we go, everyone. Let's see what happens when I hook this up. All right. Do you see anything happening? It may be a little difficult on screen right now. Let me move my fingers. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I think you can see it on camera. What's happening to the pencils in the water? Do you see these bubbles that are forming around the lead? And then these bubbles are actually bubbling up to the surface. I'm not sure if you can see the surface, but there's bubbles that are popping up here. What's going on? What is this? Remember, this wasn't happening when I didn't have my leads connected at the very top to my battery. But now that I have my battery hooked up, you can see these bubbles that are forming. Wow, okay. if you are stuck right now and you're like, David, what did I just see? Well, let me tell you. What you just saw was something called science. And specifically, it's called electrolysis. Now, electrolysis is just a big fancy word that means electricity is splitting something apart. So, in our demonstration right here, what I was showing you was electricity splitting apart the water into hydrogen and oxygen. So these bubbles that you were looking at were actually the oxygen and the hydrogen and the water being split apart and forming these bubbles. And then these bubbles were going up to the surface, and they were leaving the water as gas, hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. How cool is that? And remember, this is really easy. This is something that you can do at home too. But this shows us that everything around us is made up of small, tiny little particles. And we can take an everyday substance right here, like water, and we can split it up into even smaller pieces. Because to me, water is just water. You know, it's something that seems like it can't be split apart any further than what it is. But with electrolysis, electricity in particular, we can split water up into the two things that makes it, hydrogen and oxygen. Remember, if you want to do this at home, all that you'll need is water, some salt, and I already added some salt in before the video started because I had to test this for myself. But all you'll need is just about a tablespoon of salt. You'll need about a full cup of water, 2 number 2 pencils, just like this, sharpened on both sides, and then a battery, and alligator clips. Remember, if you don't have a 6-volt battery, that's okay. You can just use a 9-volt battery, but you'll have to get a connector that looks something like this right here to connect it to the very top in order for this to work. And it'll snap on just like that. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day, and I hope you try this at home. If you do, let me know. Remember, never stop imagining, never stop wondering, and please make sure that you are masking up, that you're keeping your nose and your mouth covered. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.